Hi, this is Kristen from eartrainingimprov.com. Today I'd like to show you 3 games you can play with kids to help accelerate their learning at the piano. Games are a great way to help kids master the concepts that will make them good pianists and have fun while doing so. The first game I'd like to show you is Crazy Concoction. And all these games are great because you can play them with a single student or with a group of students. And you see this game right here, we have this game board. It has a crazy scientist and he's holding up a test tube that has these different little marks here. And all you do is give each child a game board like this, and then you hold up a music note flashcard. The purpose of this game is to help kids get better at sight reading and identifying their notes. As you know, it can take kids years to master this without some extra help. So this will really help accelerate that, and then they'll be able to play better. So you give the kids a game board, and then you'll also need some little candies like Skittles or M&Ms, and then your music flashcards. So you hold up your music flashcard, and then if the child can correctly identify that note on the first try, they get to take a candy and place it here in their test tube. And as soon as the child has filled up their test tube, they get to eat their Crazy Concoction. This game's a big hit with kids. The next game I'd like to show you is called Help the Magician. And you have this printout here. This is the game board. And you'll see that there's a rabbit here and a magician. And we tell the kids the story that the magician accidentally did the wrong magic trick and turned himself into a rabbit. So they need to help the magician by correctly performing 4 of their own magic tricks. And this game is an ear training game to help with rhythmic dictation. So you give the child their game board, and then you also need a cup and these same or different cards, and then a rhythm. And you can print out a rhythm card, or you can just write down your own rhythm or point out a rhythm from their music. And what you do is you display a rhythm, and then you're going to play a rhythm at the piano and ask the child to listen carefully and determine if what they hear is the same as or different from what they see. And then they make their selection, and this is how they do their magic trick. They choose either same or different, and they place their card here in their cup and turn it upside down. And if you're playing with a group of kids, you wait for everyone to make their choice, and then everyone reveals their answers. And if they got it right, they get to move their token. This is just a pencil eraser. You can use whatever token you'd like. They start here, and each time they get a correct answer, they get to move 1 space forward. And then the first child to make it here to the magician wins this game. The last game I'm going to show you today is this game that helps with intervals. And you can use this game for both visually recognizing intervals or for listening and hearing and recognizing the intervals. As you know, it helps a lot when you relate each interval to a song that the kids are familiar with. And then this technique is even more powerful when you have a visual. So I have created these really fun drawings that you can use with kids to help them with intervals. You can see that I've related each interval to a song. So unison is related to Jingle Bells. And we have here a U that looks like a reindeer. And then a 4th interval would be Here Comes the Bride, and we have this number 4 that looks like a bride. And then 5 is Star Wars, so we have Darth Vader dressed up as number 5. And you give the child this game board, and also you'll need a token. And then you'll need either some interval flashcards, or you can just point out intervals from their music. That's a really good way to help them master the music that they're learning. And what you do is you display an interval, and a huge part of sight reading is just recognizing intervals. So if you can help kids master just recognizing intervals, they'll do so much better as they're learning to play. So you hold up your interval flashcard, and then the child places their token on whichever interval they think that is, and then you correct their answers. And if you're playing the ear training version, instead of having them look at an interval, you will play an interval and then ask the child to listen to which interval they think it is. And if they think it sounds like the first part of Here Comes the Bride, they'll place their token here on this number 4. You can get all these games for free by clicking on this download link. These games are a great way to get kids excited and really accelerate their learning at the piano. I'm also going to give you another game, so that'll be 4 games. I didn't have time to go over the 4th one in this video. So go ahead and click the link now and get your free games.